Hey everybody, and welcome to my house. Last week we announced that we are now ready for phase 2 and we already are ready to cross some things off of our list. For example, roof insulation, we did that. Then we have downstairs clay and walls. Ding dong! Then downstairs Yoshima, that's gonna be this week. Upstairs closed walls, almost done. Almost done. Upstairs clay, we're gonna do that today. And that's for next week. So I'm surprised, we're pretty good. But this week is probably the most work intense week. And the good news is, we're having support. Alle da?
Alle da.
Geil. Genau, Leben an der Pfote. Hi! Hi! Last week, when we discovered that we have this crazy to-do list, out of nowhere, I got an email from Susanne from Clay Concepts, and she said that she's watching the videos and she has a company that specializes in clay, and if we ever needed support, she'd be happy to help. I was like, yes, you need to come right now because we are drowning in this to-do list. And fortunately, she could push some jobs around, and 2 days later, she's here, and now they're helping us. And it is absolutely unbelievable how much faster things are when you work with professionals. Okay, so the problem is that the downstairs is done, the walls and the clay, but the upstairs, we didn't manage to get the clay done before the clay people come here to help us. So it would have been perfect if the upstairs looked exactly like this, so we could just do the Yoshima, which is enough work for 4 days, but it's not even, it doesn't even have the clay layer, the foundation. And that also needs to dry. And we only have 4 days. So it's gonna be tricky. We need some heaters.
Boah, ist nicht viel los.
So viel war ja noch nie los.
This may look like chaos, but it is actually an orchestrated clay ballet. For some reason, it all just comes together. Holzschmiede are finishing the walls, Vera and I are preparing the clay, and then Clay Concept, they're just making it all look perfect and nice. I could not be happier with the progress we're making. I did not believe her when she said we can all get it done in 4 days. It's now been 3 hours and I totally believe it. I'm very hopeful that we can do it.
Yes, and I'm filming all of this.
Ah ja, und Felix filmt das, klar.
It's a very hard job.
Ja, komm, mach mal deinen Job dann.
Krass, wie der Dachboden aussieht hier.
Das ist heftig, ne?
Heftig. Oh,
Oh ja, so einen
Essenslieferung.
schönen Dessert.
Tschüss. Hi. Na?
Ja, guck mal. Wusste ich gar nicht, dass das so austariert
Hey, guck mal, so ist eine Palette gebaut extra dafür.
ist. Alter Vater. Essen! Ich mach mal den Anfang.
Vielen Dank für das Essen. Sieht
Vielen
super
Dank,
aus.
Thomas. Remember when I said we only have 4 days to finish all the clay stuff? We only have 3. I mixed it up. It's only 3 days. Today is the last day and you will not believe what we got done in a day yesterday. It's incredible. You ready, Felix?
Yes.
You can be so happy that you weren't here. It was so, like everybody really had to, it was just physical, so exhausting because we did the roof, the clay on the roof, the clay, and, you know, it's hard enough on a straight wall, but if like there's this angle, it sounded like a tennis match. Everyone was just like, from 6 people. It was so exhausting. This.
Wow. Everything.
This.
Oh my gosh.
This. And this.
Wow.
Yeah. And then upstairs.
Wow.
Can you imagine this?
No.
It was like,
Oh gosh.
and then whenever you see like fingers, whenever you had one perfect, I'd be like, ugh, and then hit my head and then you have to start again. And then just doing these things down there. And here you need so much pressure to make the clay stick.
Crazy.
Crazy. I have new muscles everywhere. I mean, I think everybody does. So, yeah. But it's done now.
It's unbelievable.
And now imagine this all red. It's
Crazy.
gonna be so cozy. Some green plants. Yeah,
Schnell gemacht.
schnell gemacht, zick-zack. The reward for good work is more work, and now we get to do the Yosima stuff. Oh!
Oh! Janine!
Oi!
Hör auf!
Das ist ja nur geil.
Gefällt dir.
Hammer. Ey, überleg mal mit so Pflanzen davor,
Ja.
so grüne Pflanzen, also grüne Pflanzen.
Hammer.
Mega geil. Machen wir alles so.
Ganze Bude.
Downstairs is ready. This is the wall where the TV is gonna be. I love that we decided to do it black. This is definitely the craziest wall downstairs. All the other walls are white, but upstairs it's gonna be insane. Hammer, das sieht doch jetzt schon geil aus. Boah, das wird jetzt geil.
Hammer.
Ist das geil.
Ja. Absurd, oder?
Voll krass. Wenn wir jetzt alleine wären. Aber ich kann jetzt nicht heulen.
Doch.
Jetzt. Das ist so cool, wirklich. Oh. Okay. I think we're going to finish this. It will take a couple more hours. Felix, let's meet on Monday
Okay.
when I collected myself.
Ja.
And then you'll see the result. This week was absolutely insane. We knew we had a lot to do, but I think what visualizes the best how much we worked is that we realized we moved over a ton of clay without water, like just a ton of Yoshima clay. I cannot express how thankful I am that Susanne and her team came over to help us. There was there would have been no way that we could have done this without them. The only regret I have is that we did not meet them earlier. And this is something, I think I have their business cards, hold on. Because if you, no, seriously, if you consider a project that involves clay and renovation and architecture or building something, do yourself a favor. Call her.
Right, focus.
That's her clay company. And that's the architect company. And as always, call them. Call the Holzschmiede. I think those together, having both of them on site, I felt invincible. We could have done anything.
Let me one more time, then the people can make a screenshot.
Yeah, screenshot
Focus.
this.
Wait a
Also,
second.
if you just want to tell them how great they are.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Okay.
You have seen most of this black wall, I think, but now it's dry. And I don't know, does the camera show how flat and perfect it is? These two walls are the perfect ones. I mean, they're all perfect, but those are like super flat finish. The other walls have a little bit more texture, and you can also see the straw better, which is what I like. But now check this out. If in 10 years I decide I want this wall to be as smooth as this, I take a sponge, make it wet, and I can flatten it. Or if I decide I want this to be a little bit more rough, I can take a sponge and just leave it like that. It is, because it's, you know, water solvable, you can always go back and fix it. And if I have a chip in there, I can keep a bucket. I kept a bucket of each paint in the cellar. And in 30 years, it doesn't have a shelf life. I can just take a little bit of water, mix it up, fix it. I never have to paint these walls.
Ah, auch so geil die Farbe, ne?
Hammer. Yeah, if you imagine a little shelf in here with old wood and then some pink neon.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
And now.
And now, the big finale.
Ta-da! With a new color.
Yeah.
We've never seen before, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Okay, this is the color you don't know. And I'm so happy with it. In this wall, you can't see it yet. I put some shells.
Okay.
Shells, and maybe you can see it sparkle a little bit.
Sparkling, yeah.
But I will go over here with a sponge and then it washes out the seashells. Because I remember when I was a kid, we had this like rough Raufaser. I don't know, watch the captions. And there were these little, almost like oatmeal little things that I would always peel out of the wallpaper. And I think this would be cool if it's shells, and you know, when you fall asleep, you just like peel on the shells a little bit. I don't know. I like that. Now the concept, and I'm so proud of this. Check this out. If you stand in this room and you look into the bathroom, those colors go so well together.
Ah, wow.
You see that?
Nice.
So when we go to the bathroom,
watch out.
And then you take a look.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, this looks great.
This looks great.
But also, if you can see it,
wow. Okay.
those colors go super well together too.
Also, yeah.
So when we're in the bedroom,
that's crazy.
This is the most insane room.
The red room, bedroom.
The red room, yeah. Look at the
Wow.
ceiling.
Amazing.
And now, if you have this view with the red into the bathroom, it looks incredible.
So good.
And now, this room to the bedroom looks incredible. I love that you can always, with an open door, you have two colors that match really well.
Yes.
And I don't know, it's just, Every color is a different room, but it makes sense. We did get a little bit carried away with the roundness of the transition. As you can see, we just put way too much material in there. Now, the good news is you can just peel this off, grind it again, put water in there, and that's the same thing again. You can use it again as plaster. So I think what we want to do is just like scrape it out, let it dry, go over it with a sponge, make it smoother, and then go over one more time to just have a nicer transition again. It's not a big deal, and I'm surprised that this is the only place where it happened like this. Ooh, I need to stand in this wall. I'm too tired to hold myself. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed the teamwork with Susanne, Louis, Janine, the other Janine, Leo, Paul, Justus, Felix, and myself. And I'll see you next week with a new video. I'm going to bed now. Bye. I'm essentially NordVPN for Smudo because I'm watching who goes in and out my workshop, you know? I'm controlling. Mice can go outside, mice cannot in. Felix can come in, Felix cannot go outside because we need to shoot this ad for NordVPN, who is today's sponsor. Wow.
What an intro.
I recently bought this super expensive laptop because I'm editing my LA videos myself, and the first thing I did is install NordVPN because they actually protect you from a bunch of annoying stuff like spam, malicious emails, weird downloads, trackers, all that stuff that you don't want on your new machines. Is that a machine?
Sure.
Yeah. If you want to protect your machines, you can go to nordvpn.com/Laura Kampf and check out all the discounts they have and all the services that they offer. Right now, they have this special discount where when you buy the 2-year plan with a special price, you also get additional 4 months of their service. Pretty good deal. So again, go to nordvpn.com/Laura Kampf and check it out. And a positive side effect of using NordVPN is their geo-blocking service, which means even when I'm in LA, I can watch my German TV shows and the other way around, which is great because there's nothing worse than being almost done with the season of something and then you're a month away from home and you can't finish it. So that is sincerely my #1 reason to use it, but there are more services that are all pretty useful. I want to thank NordVPN for sponsoring my work and protecting my machine. And I want to thank you guys for watching this ad. And now I gotta let Smudo back in. Hey, komm. Bitteschön.